Hello, everybody.
I'm trying not to look like a muffin.
And it's not working. And welcome to a What Sold Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yes, you might notice that in the thumbnail we were wearing completely different clothes. That's because we filmed this last night, but the crickets were so loud.
We forgot to close the window.
We need to re-film this.
It's
So
bad.
now we're filming this, like I said on Thursday, on our anniversary. What was that?
I'm kidding.
But
We're
yeah,
not
it's our
even-
anniversary today, so that's cool.
It's only been 3 years.
I know. It feels like it's been forever because, like, we started dating when we were, like, decently young. It feels like it's been a lot longer. It's been a lot of evolution and changes, for sure. But yeah. So this week of What Sold Saturday is going to cover the 31st through the 6th. And I had a pretty decent week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his family's coming,
family's
so we're
on the
like
way, so
powering through this because we're gonna go to an art festival, and then we're gonna go to the best restaurant
we're
in the
gonna
city,
eat.
the only one that we like really like. But yeah, so on the 31st, I had 7 sales, which was my highest.
Me too.
Okay, you can
Which
go
is not bad.
first.
Okay, first was the these?
Where are these?
Were these? You're not worthy. Anyway, were these Corgis gray suede strappy wedge sandals? I got an offer at 28. I made 2060, and she left a love note. Thank you, Hester Joy. I appreciate that. Okay, next were these Good American Good Legs black skinny jeans. Good American is Khloe Kardashian's denim line. I couldn't remember her name last night.
It's like decently expensive. It's not like insane, like frame and stuff,
They're, like,
but it's like
125,
pretty expensive. It's at Nordstrom Rack a lot.
200. Oh yeah, Nordstrom Rack. I feel like I've seen their table at Nordstrom.
So if you do find it cheap enough, like Nordstrom Rack find of it, I would say get them.
Right, these were in the bins. They were size 18. I sold them for 36. I made $27.
And my first one on the 31st was this Melville Light Wash Denim Snap Skirt. It's Brandy Melville, but on the denim it just says Melville. This sold for 20 and gave me 16. It was at the bins. I don't get Brandy anywhere but the bins. Next was this Free People oversized thermal top. This I paid up a little bit for. I paid like $10, which is quite a bit for me to spend on like a more basic Free People, but Free People doesn't come in XL like ever, and this was an
I've
XL.
never seen an XL.
And so it did amazing, and it sold for 30 and gave me 24, and yeah, I got a ton of likes.
It was cute.
Next were these Joe's Jeans Flawless Icon Distressed Skinny. These were at the bins, another brand I do not get, even at the bins usually, but these were distressed, as you can see, and skinny, both very in. And they were sold at Revolve, so that's always a positive. They sold for 40 and gave me 32. This Anthropologie Postmark Veronica Space Dye Sweater. This was very strange. The back of it
was
like
real
touched
weird.
the floor, and the front was like a couple inches over your waist. Like the most extreme high-low hem I've ever seen.
It's kind of funky.
It sold for 20 and gave me 16. These Frame Denim Le
Thanks, Laura.
Skinny Jeans Light Wash. LH has revealed herself as her name being Laura.
Thanks, Queen.
Thank you, Laura.
Send us
These
more
are
boxes.
sold, and they sold for 75, which gave me 60. Heads up, everyone. We didn't know when we filmed, but Laura has mystery
She got
boxes.
mystery boxes.
So those are probably worth looking into.
They were what?
She
48.
does some good
They were what? 48
stuff.
bucks.
If I can
I
find the link
think-
to them,
We'll put them in the
I will put them in.
little whatever.
Thank you again, LH, Laura.
Thanks, Queen.
Next were was this rare Anthropologie Sarah Ball photo blouse. The brand tag said Sarah Ball photo. It was like a collaboration I did with like a photographer, and
I thought it
yeah,
was a Wish shirt. but
really
pulled it
cute.
out.
Yeah, it looks like it's from like a cheap internet place, but it's like silk. It's nice. And it sold for 40 and gave me 30, 20. I know she made it as dresses and stuff.
That's probably expensive. It's not easy. to
And
fucking
my
sell.
last one on the 31st was a Mercari sale. I actually had 2 of these this week.
Gooped.
And it was this Anthropologie Florite Velvet Paisley top. Would not picture selling Anthropologie on Wish. Not Wish. On Mercari.
There we
I
go.
would not picture selling Anthropologie. And it sold for 36 and gave me 32.40 because of the only 10% fee that Mercari has.
The only good thing about Mercari.
The only good thing about
Yeah.
Mercari.
yeah. First for me on the... Oh, well,
I had 3 on the first.
I had 5. Okay, first on the first was this pair of J. Crew Tassel, the Addy Plaid. What is wrong with my hair? Flats.
I'm not gonna say.
Don't say anything. I swear to God, if anybody says anything, I'm gonna kick you. They sold for $24. I made a $19.20. Next was this BHLDN or Beholden the Anthro like bridal whatever store. Plum Pretty Sugar floral kimono style robe sold for $30. I got $22.20. Next was this ASTR Aster. A lot of like acronyms.
This is a Nordstrom brand.
It's not too expensive. I got this in
They always
bins,
make
and it
really
was
cute
pretty
stuff, though.
So like, it was like
I used to get it
not
a
even
lot.
pound.
Now I don't. But like, if you find something cute enough, cheap enough, like
Yeah.
cheap enough, like bins,
Like the bins,
then
yeah.
go ahead.
Sold for $20. I made $14.20. Next was this Free People floral sheath V-neck mini dress. Sold for $38. I made $30.40. Next was this Polo Ralph Lauren patchwork rugby pullover. These are worth picking up if you ever find them for like under $5. I wouldn't pay more than that. Sold for $25. I got $20. And that's it.
Do these lights like create gas in you?
I think they do.
You're like,
Like, I have Coke all the time.
but it's just
But
whenever
only
we do
here.
videos. Okay, at least you're not doing your.
Give it a minute.
My first one on the first was this Free People Rust high-low button boyfriend top. This sold for $20 and gave me $16. That was a bins find. Probably a little too basic for me to get not at the bins. Next was this Brahmin yellow croc embossed handled crossbody. This I had listed at like 178,
What is
and
it
it
like
had
from
like
Brahms?
it literally was almost up to like 200 likes at this point. She offered 85, and I just took it because like I've had it for so long. I don't care how much interest it was getting.
Just get it
like
out.
someone take this, and that gave me 68.
What does Marilyn call Brahmin handbags? Brahms.
I don't like those Brahms.
We talked
She's
about
coming today too. maybe we can like sneak record her at some
Oh my God,
point and
we-
like put it at the end.
We 100% should.
Brahms.
funny.
And my last one on the first was this New Tag Ted Baker lace top fitted midi dress. This was the same as that last situation. This was listed at 200.
Get it out of the house.
She offered me 70, which sounds like a low ball. It is a low ball, and I accepted that low ball.
I need somebody to make me this
And
time.
so
just
I
to
got
get it out of my house.
56.
I can put it above me. That'd be amazing. Okay, on the second, I only had 5.
I had 4.
I shouldn't say I only, because I love sales. Okay, first and the second was an eBay sale, a Feebay sale, if you will. It was this new without tag pair of men's black leather flip flops sold for $28. We'll just say I made like, they sold for more than that, but after shipping, I think I made like 27 or 28. I don't know, eBay fees.
eBay, I've heard it
I'm not an eBay
equates to about
seller.
like 16% or something with you if you do PayPal and everything. But
I have no idea. So, next was this pair of Free People and Levi's straight Rahim wedgie fit. These sold for, I had these for like a hot minute, and I'm trying to like move them out of the
that
house.
jean season's coming, so
I know.
why?
Because they're
If you want any of these, we both have some still. So
And this pair wasn't getting a whole lot of attention. I got an offer at $37 and I made $29.60. Next, I sold an authentic Louis Vuitton, or as I've heard them called, Louis Vuittons. Monogram bifold wallet sold for $100. I got $80.
I've never taken that low.
This one was pretty. She was pretty toe up. From
I mean, I guess
if
if it was like not
she was
that
pretty
great.
wearing. Next was this new box Hunter white cardigan boot socks. Sold for $25. I got $20. Finally, she's out of my house. Was this Anthropologie home cement tulip pot? It's gone. It sold for $12. I made $9. But like, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. And that's it. In a second.
Flashback to his Louis Vuitton. He actually sold 2 Louis this week, but there's a return case open on one because it doesn't snap.
Kathy, I'm coming
Y'all
for you.
can back us up. Both of his Louis wallets snapped. He literally sent Poshmark part of our video.
I sent him a video. It was
And he was
like, in
like-
log, you can hear it.
Because I'm thinking she's doing that because, like, technically in pictures and through text, you can't prove something can or
And
cannot snap.
she has a picture of her holding the wallet upside down. The wallet's completely closed. She's not
And she
holding it
literally
shut.
said,
And she's like, it
if you
won't
hold it
hold
upside
itself
down,
shut.
it unsnaps. Okay. Enough about that, but yeah. So he actually did really good this week if that goes through, but we don't include returns in What's Sold Saturdays, which I don't think I've ever said that, but yeah. We don't include returns, pending returns in What's Sold Saturdays, because like you don't know how they're gonna end. This Zara suede bow detail chunky heel sold for 45, gave me 36. She gave me 5 stars and said how much she likes them in a love note.
What an iconic word.
This Anthropologie Florite Pia bead tank had it listed at 34. She offered me like 15. I offered her like 28. She offered me 19, and I took it because there's actually like a mark on it and stuff. And gave me 15, 20, 5 stars on that. This J. Crew Perfect Cable Knit sweater. When I tell you this was the softest thing ever. It
Oh
was,
my
like,
god,
the
some of these
softest
J.
thing
Crew
ever.
sweaters, I'm like, can you make me a blanket out
On
of
the
this?
same
Holy
thrift
Lord.
trip, I found this, and I found a Madewell sweater that literally was the exact same color and felt exactly the same. So soft. I don't even remember what it was, like a mixture of for the fabric, but it was so soft. And so for 30, and gave me 24. And I had another Mercari sale on the 2nd.
Shocking.
It was this
I've never had more than
fossil
one in a week.
soft leather bowler dome bag. She offered me 41, and I took it because, once again, 10% fee. Gave me $36.90, and it was from the bins, and I had marks on it. And she already said how much she likes it, so like that's pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Okay, on the 3rd, I had 1.
I had 4 again.
Okay, my only one on the 3rd was a new brand to me. It was a new brand to me. It was a new brand to me. It was called...
How do you spell that? What does that tag look like?
It was called Jewels, not the, like, little e-ciggy things.
Ooh. Rest in peace, everyone's lungs that are being
All
diagnosed
these
from that.
kids with... My mom wears this, and Janet's a very waspy woman, so I tend to pay attention to things she wears because they're expensive, and other waspy women want to buy them as well.
Whereas Debbie just wears simply Vera
Debbie just wears
Wang
purple.
and Donna Buckman.
It was the Beatrice Silver Botanical V-neck blouse. There was rabbits on it, so I don't know what the hell they call it. Botanical. Sold for 25. I got
Botanical
20.
like leaves.
It's like plants,
leaves.
like fauna, not
Leaves.
flora,
Yeah.
or flora, not fauna. Yeah. Okay, and that's it.
Oh.
That's all she wrote.
My first on the 3rd was this pair of Kate Spade suede tassel booties. I just got these, and Kate Spade shoes actually usually don't do too good for me anymore. I don't know why. Unless they're really interesting, like the ones that look like taxi cars.
Oh, those are cute.
But these I got for 10 because they were literally brand new. And they were size 5.5, and she offered 45, and I took it because like 5.5 is hard to sell. I had it listed at 100. She gave me 4 stars with no reason.
I think she just missed.
She was actually not fun to deal with. I'll just say that. This Ralph Lauren country leather decal hat. This actually sold like 2 days earlier on eBay, but they didn't pay, so I had to cancel that order.
It's so stupid.
On Posh, it sold for 40 and gave me 32. Yeah, eBay. Make people pay right away. That'd be kind of cool.
It's stupid. Why wouldn't you? Like, what kind of... I'm not here to yell at eBay. That's Anne's job.
Head over to Anne's channel to see someone yelling at eBay.
Literally.
Or the bin pickers. They yell at eBay sometimes, but they love eBay.
It's like you yell at your kid.
Really. This Free People gold metallic chunky heel boots. This I had listed at 78, and this wonderful woman offered 60, which is a pretty good offer. And that gave me 48. These were heck-a cute. And my last one on the 3rd was this vintage Powerpuff Girls Cartoon Network sweatshirt. I wanted to keep this so bad. Everyone on Thrifsta, Poshmark, Instagram said to keep it. But come on,
We can't keep everything else we wouldn't have.
I wanted the money, and I knew it would sell for somewhere around this much. I got $60, and she bought it straight out, no offer or anything. So I made 48. It was official Cartoon Network like merch, and
I
it was
don't even know where you would have got
so
this.
vintage, and it was a men's, which like Powerpuff merch for men's like back in this time, that's like surprising.
all I would
So
wear.
that was like so cool. Even though I think a woman bought it for me, but yeah,
That's
it was
okay.
men's.
It's a sweatshirt.
The 4th. I have 4 again. I have 4 like every day.
Okay, first and the 4th was this Junk Food Mom Boss Heather Gray Burnout tee. I would pick these up again if I saw them in the bins. Those like mom t-shirts. It only sold for $15, but like it was a t-shirt from the bins. I made $12. Next was this J. Crew the Marty Slim Crop Navy dress pants.
Does not seem like something Ryan would usually pick up. Dress pants.
Somebody told me that J. Crew pants do pretty good, and I was like, okay, I'll try.
Then again,
I
the
found them in
blazers
bins.
do so good that I'm like, that's not that surprising.
I'd pick these up again if I found them for cheap enough. I got $20 for them. They sold for $25. Next was this Show Me Your Mew Mew. Show Me Your Moo Moo.
I always like
We
to
can't
say,
keep
show
them-
me your Mew Mew.
We can't keep them straight in this house.
I'm just too bougie. I just
got
have
a
Mew Mew on the
wallet,
mind.
and I call it my Moo Moo wallet. And this, I say, Show Me Your Mew Mew. But that's not right. It was the God Shaw gown, Dune chiffon.
Doom?
Dune.
Oh, I was
D-U-N-E.
like, God, Shaw, Doom. That sounds evil.
I really wanted this gone. I don't like this big, bulky dresses. They take up a lot of space in my bins, and they make me mad. And everybody wanted me to like try this on for size. I was like, that's not gonna work. So for $45, I made $36. Next was this Zara Kids 1112 pullover jeans distressed 2-piece. I've configured that if you put kids outfits together and just sell them as is, you can like make money off of them, and I did. These were both from the bins, separate bins. Sold for $18. I made $14.40. Next was this Lululemon black Scuba 2 hoodie. I, for some reason, developed like a vendetta against this, and I just wanted it like
I don't know why.
out. Well, it's gone. Sold for $50. I made $38.20.
Another thing where it's like, it's coming into season. So, like, why are you so wanting to get rid of
I
it?
don't know. There's just some things where I'm like, I am gonna make money on this, but like, I just hate them. Next was this Michael Kors black blue leather wallet. This was from my personal collection, but I didn't need it anymore. Sold for $30. I made $24. Next was this Free People Alpine cuff handley top royal blue. These titles.
Keywords, extra small.
Literally, yeah. Sold for $20. I made $16. Some of those Free People thermals with the like weird cuff on them are like worth a lot of money. This one was not one of them.
I sold the first thing on the 4th was this Bowden yellow dot midi dress. This I had listed at $45. It was super cute, and she offered $30, and I just took it because I wanted a sale. It was pretty late in the day, and I hadn't had any yet. This Athleta merino wool sweater, literally the exact same situation. I had it listed at $45. She offered me $30. And I took it because I wanted more sales that day. So I made $24 on both of those. This Lululemon Run Swiftly Tech long sleeve. This was from the bins. It had a ton of likes. And
These
it sold,
Swiftleys always do.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It sold for $40 and gave me $30.20. That was an offer I sent out. And then, like, while I was sleeping, right before midnight, this lady purchased this straight out, no offer, this fossil leather belt for $30. Give me $24. It was a cute one though.
She
I have
purchased
two
it
of them.
right before midnight.
I have two of them in my store right now, and this one is a lot cuter, so I get it.
A good drunk person.
The 5th, I had 6.
I had 2.
Okay.
I'm sad to see these go. It was my last pair of the new tag Free People Levi's 501 crystal
I've got
crop
some if you want them.
black jeans. These were tiny though. I had a 24, 25, and a 28. The 25 and the 20
And I have like one pair.
8,
It's like a 32.
like flew out the door. These 24s, they sat for a minute, but I still got $50 and I made 40 from them. Next was this new tag ASOS navy polka dot midi dress. I think I got this in the bins. I don't actually remember. It sold for $30. I made $24. And that's it.
Going with the theme of accepting offers a lot lower than I have it listed. This was listed at about $45 and she offered $25. It's this Anthropologie Moth boat neck made in Italy sweater. If Anthro stuff is made in Italy, it usually is worth quite a bit more.
It's expensive.
This was such a pretty color. It was so soft. It was so nice. But I've had it for quite a while. And so I took the 25 and that gave me 20. This new tag Karl Lagerfeld signature chain crossbody. This sold for 50 and gave me 40. I had it listed at 100, so along with that trend, another one. This new tag Madewell Dusty Pink Wrap Velvet Top. I had this at 45. I might have lowered it to 40 at this point, maybe even lower. And she offered 20, and that gave me 16. This Lululemon Hyper Stripe Cool Racerback. She offered me 20. I had it listed at like 34, but the tanks,
tank tops.
just, they don't do as good anymore. And that gave me 16. And my best sale of the week was this
Man.
Burberry tan long trench coat. I wore one of my Burberry tees today in honor of this coat. Heading out the door, and it sold for $300.
I had a $300 sale.
Gave me, Mike, you're blocking my iPad.
Mike is right in front
It
of...
gave me 233. It was about the color of this.
Yeah, it was about my color, honestly.
Gave me 233.21.
Mike just wants to lick the top of the coffee cup.
He's like his father. And then my lowest sale of the week was right after that, and it was this Prana men's purple gray plaid flannel top. And it sold for $15. It gave me 12, but it had a stain, so that's why I took
Here,
that off.
Brittany, you're shaking the
If
thing.
it looks like an earthquake, that's because big old Mike is plopping right
He
onto the
sits
tripod.
next to the bin we fell on.
I had 2 on the 6th.
Okay, I had 3.
He really wants the coffee. If you could see him, he's like just staring at my coffee.
Here's
He
the
likes to,
coffee
like,
cup.
lick-
He like looks over it.
He likes to
just
lick
stands
on
there
it
and like looks
it's,
down.
like on top of it. Okay.
Anyway, first and the 6th was this Banana Republic gray wool moto jacket. I knew this would sell, and I was super excited when it finally did. It sold for $40. I made $30.20. Next, see, oh, he wants this just coffee.
Okay.
Was
Next.
a good old pair of Chacos, the Chaco Classic Black Z-strap loop sandal. Excuse me, okay, China. So sold for outright $45. I made $36.
Oh, Mike. Thanks, Mike. Earthquake brought to you by Mike.
Look at his big old body.
Was that it? Or did you...
No, and one more. Listed this, got an offer, sold it in like an hour. Awesome. It was this Anthropologie Eloise silk robe style kimono.
Bought this on one day.
Silk kimono
listed it
style
on the
robe.
same
There we
day.
go.
Sold it
In the same day. So like, I'm not mad.
That's a full circle if I've
And
ever
she
heard
charged
of
me $1 for it.
I wonder if it was donated that day too. That'd be weird.
That'd be like
It literally went from like 3 owners in one day.
spooky. Sold for $40. I made $32. And that's all she wrote.
My first of 2 on the 6th was this Chelsea 28 striped ruffle jumpsuit. This is my first time trying this brand. I've seen some people pick it up before. It was at the bins. I think it's a Nordstrom brand. I'm not sure. But it was really cute. And so, yeah, I grabbed it at the bins. Sold for $33. Gave me $26.40. And my last sale of the week was a good one. It was this Club Monaco warm wool cardigan.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I didn't try it on to know it was warm, but it would have been. It was like a nice, like wool.
It was
It
really
was
soft.
so nice. It was like that Tahari I sold that one time.
Oh, that coat. That was a cute
It just
coat.
like it's just so nice that I just like oh, and it sold for $148, which Club Monaco is usually really hard to sell.
I think it looks like a
so-
Meghan Markle Club Monaco. That's
yeah. And yeah, a lot of royalty wears Club Monaco. And so I got $111.61 from my beautiful
from a
sweater.
sweater.
So my gross for the week. Well, what was your gross?
My gross would have allegedly been about. Oh,
Your gross.
I would have been
about
over 1,000
That's too bad.
if Kathy hadn't. I'm coming for you, Kathy. If I ever come to Texas again. Okay, so my gross minus Kathy.
Someone do a scavenger hunt and find every like the one SpongeBob reference in each video.
Every episode. My gross was $8.15, which is oh my god, that's amazing.
My
for me.
gross was
Like,
1,517. That's insane. That's
That's really
really
good.
good.
Mhm.
Like,
Okay, my net. Don't you? I was gonna say.
I'm gonna do it for me. So
My net was $644.80.
my net was 1,204 and 12 pence.
What are you, Meghan Markle? Ugh. Pence. Trash.
Is that what they call their like change over there?
Yeah.
12 pence.
No, it's usually in like 1 or 2, and so they're like a couple of pence. What are you, the bird lady from Mary Poppins? Ew. Shut up.
Okay, so yeah, 1,204 and 12 cents,
Thank you.
which is really good.
That's a wicked good for a
Dang.
week.
Damn. Okay. Well.
How were your sales this week,
Yeah,
everybody?
let
were
us
they
know
good?
how your sales were this week. Obviously,
Oh my
this trend from last
Next
week being so insane has like kind of
I
continued.
think Summer Sold Out is officially over. She has been
I never
officially
really had it,
canceled.
but
Same.
but yeah. Thank you for watching our video.
Cricket's free this time.
We gotta go
Outside
to
noise
an
pollution
art
free.
fest now.
Yes.
Which is like Ryan's fave thing to do.
Oh my god. All my friends have booths there.
Booths.
They're gonna meet my spooky grandma.
Booths.
Booths.
Okay. Thank you
There's
for
never
watching
enough
our
time.
video. Bye.
You guys want to stop and have a Coke or something someplace?
There's a nice
It has to be outside.
Do that coffee shop. Have to be outside.
I don't think that's
I'm not gonna get gangrene. I'll be fine.
Cut your damn foot. Cut your damn foot off.
Well, let's wait and sit down and I'll bring us some water and then you can put a napkin in the water and water it off.
Let's do that.